Walk America is the name of the video series covering my walk from the westernmost point of the United States of America to its easternmost point. If you're unfamiliar, I've already introduced it a lot of times in other videos, so feel free to watch some of those background or FAQ videos. But basically, I spent 497 days walking from my home here in Provo, Utah, to the westernmost point of the country in Washington, then turned around, went to Montana, then to Texas, then to Florida, and then to the easternmost point of the nation in Maine. It took me 497 days, and I crossed 8,613 miles, every single step of which was done purely with my feet. It was really cool, and I miss it a lot, and I intend to do it again soon. Not the same route, but maybe another place. Europe? Today's video covers day 78 of those 497 days back in July of 2021. At the time, I had just left the Olympic National Park and was making my way about 25 miles towards the city of Forks, Washington, where the Twilight films were set. They weren't filmed there, but they were set there in the books. As was typical for the area, when you're in a rainforest in the summer, everything was super wet when I woke up, but I spent the day watching the sun cross the skies, walking through these like endless forests with these roads that just seem like they've never been used and don't go anywhere and are fascinating. Eventually I made it to Forks, Washington, saw their timber logging museum, saw their infatuation with Bella and Edward and whoever else was in those books. I haven't read them. And spent the night with a family whose driveway I just walked by as they were leaving, and then they're like, "Hey, what you doing? Need a place to sleep? How about our house?" It was almost that fast. It was probably about 10 times slower, so instead of 5 seconds, it was maybe 50 seconds. Pretty cool. I loved the serendipity of the everyday while I was out there walking. I met a guy on his bike who was biking across the country that day that you'll see. I ended up playing horse with a family I just met, well, at least one of their sons, who was a firefighter in the wilderness. It's just cool. Day 78. My tent was not far enough away from the road to prevent log trucks being too noisy to sleep easily. Car. Truck. Unfortunately, I'm still in a rainforest, so all my stuff is damp. So I'm waiting for my tent to dry so I don't have to pack it away wet. Time to go! Let's see if we can get to Forks today. See Bella. It's the Twilight girl, right? Yesterday was 66 degrees. It's kind of cold. I was gonna get my sweater out. Today is 81. Far less cold, far more sweaty. Yum, 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 yum. Truck. Car. For the last like 50 miles or so, there's been these roads that lead into the forest on either side of me, and it's like concrete or asphalt for like 10 feet, and it just turns into ruts. And it seems like almost 90% of them don't look like they've been used in a long time because of the overgrowth. And they're driving me slightly crazy. No shoulder on this bridge. Luckily there's not a ton of traffic. But that's a nice looking river with a string going across it. I wonder what that's for. So pretty. Also, it was built in 1931, which is cool. Got pretty lucky. That was a decently long bridge, and I never had two cars trying to pass like when they crossed me at the same time, so I didn't slow anybody down, which is always pleasant because here comes a huge truck. Truck had a whole line behind it, which would have been a really lame time to cross the bridge, so nailed it. There goes Michael. I'm pretty sure his last name was Parker. He biked to where he's going, well, where he is now, from Key West, Florida. Funny fact, he's also heading to Cape Lava, except that's the end of his journey. But he is gonna finish his journey either today or maybe tomorrow, depending on road conditions, to get to Cape Lava. Adios, Michael. Hope you had fun on your journey. I didn't sleep great last night. I'm pretty sure I was accidentally trespassing. And I wasn't far enough away from the road, so all the logging trucks were pretty enthusiastic and woke me up a lot. I think I've done like 23 miles today, but the miles are stretching themselves. Pretty close to Forks though. I think I'm about 1.5 miles away from Forks, Washington. Maybe I can get a pizza. That sounds nice. I've received multiple recommendations for Pacific Pizza in Forks. And then a couple I met just pulling out of a little side road here offered to let me stay in their backyard tonight after having met me for maybe 30 seconds. So I'm gonna take them up on that because me gusta people. How do I say people in Spanish? Oh man, my brain's tired. Personas? Adorable. Wow, people weren't kidding. I need to put on some more sunscreen. I think they said I was on this road all the way back. So I'm just gonna keep going until there's no more go to go. Anyway, so I did have to go down the road like a mile-ish, then come back up the road like a mile-ish. But if I can meet some new folks, then that's what matters most. Let's see if I can find Scott.
Nice shot, fool.
Wow! Oh, I was just trying to get in your head by just like getting ready to catch it, but it sailed right. It worked perfectly. S. Thanks for watching to the end. It helps these videos do better actually, as does liking, commenting, subscribing, and putting on the notifications bell. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. There's my public commitment. There'll be another video tomorrow, and I'll really put the clamp on me. Bye.